Oh.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. BENATIA, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of someone that no matter what questions are asked of him by the opposition attacks, he will have all the answers.
And so what are those standout qualities?
Well, I think his size and athleticism means it's very hard to get at him in the air. And while he's not that tenacious or aggressive, he certainly isn't rash. He's very confident, he's very composed on the ball too. So
Mbappe! He hit that like he meant it, absolutely speared it in.
Well, he's absolutely drilled that, Peter. When you hit it like that, the keeper's not going to be able to do much about it.
Katala Toyama are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he spark a counter here? Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face to face with his great rival. Oh, it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. He's in a great position here. Very nicely done. And it's Pirlo. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Now it's Pelé. Vinicius Junior. And here's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior. Pirlo, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. And it's Dembele. Now it's Pelé. Matches Cunha. Big chance! And no mistake. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
He's going for goal! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! And they get themselves in front! The purest possible contact, what a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Barcelona leading now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's a good run down the right. Vinicius Junior. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ah, such a clever touch. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Pelé. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Pelé. Vinicius Junior. It's a pretty loose pass. Pirlo. And it's Cruyff. Oh, good read. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's found a way through. Lovely feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Dembele. Pelé. Ball has bounced loose now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pirlo. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Dembele. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And this is Pelé. Cunha has it out wide and in space. And that's been it. And the referee has blown for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And so the action is resumed.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Edmilson. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
He has found the way through. That's very neat. Cannavaro proves too strong. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Matías Cunha is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Cannavaro. Matías Cunha does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And he's running through. Thinks about the shot. Bellingham. And it's Pirlo.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat
The
at all.
attendance for this match was
Matías Cunha.
29,950.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Always goal side. Now this could be a chance. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Dembele. Koeman did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Oh, that's fabulous. Bellingham, this is promising. And he's cut it out. Bellingham with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Bellingham, he's shifting through the gears here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. And it's Bellingham. This is a promising build-up. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Koeman proves too strong, too smart. Cruyff. And they're quick to get it back. That's a look and place it forward.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Mbappe. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Matías Cunha. Cunha going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, super! He's having a shot! Magnificent from Matías Cunha! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Again, we are level! What a contest!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So changes of foot here, and from both sides. Katala Toyama drag themselves back again.
Toyama really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
He's picked his way through. Spread to the right.
Number 21.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Taking place.
And here's Mbappe. He is through here. Mbappe. Oh, they could break here. Kukchu. Camavinga makes the interception.
There will be 1 minute
So just
added
one
time.
extra minute for stoppages. Look at the space here. He's a sharp little ball here. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Haaland. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And time is up. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, there remains here a distinctive Latin American feel for all its complexity, its sophistication, and dare I say its minimalist design, the Neo-Química Arena. We are just getting started.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
Yeah, that's something for which he has rightly received a lot of praise in view of the kind of players he's been paired with down the years.
Yeah, and something he can do thanks to his great recovery pace and an outstanding sense of positioning too.
Mbappe will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Nice physical challenge. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Would he dare to have a go? Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. He's in a great position here. That's going wide left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he's managed to get free. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, that's fabulous. Plays it and takes a shot! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Such thrill, such noise, and how this matters! Oh, that is out of this world. Terrific improvisation and execution.
Wow, just wow. I'm speechless, totally speechless.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. First quarter of an hour gone. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vinicius Junior's cross. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now he's off and running. Pirlo. Chouameni.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Pedri wants to run onto this. Rijkaard. That's destined for the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Throw it. Rijkaard. Good, strong midfield. Rijkaard! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Rijkaard is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Played back.
Well, to be honest, I think I would have done that too.
Played out to the left flank. And it's Pato. Ronaldinho can see things others simply cannot. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Pirlo. Can he get on the end of this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the shot! He's got a goal! done, sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Mbappe receives it. Mbappe. And the shot! They've got to be quick to it. Oh, he's been caught napping. Out towards the flank. And it's Pedri. Chouameni. That has been slung wide. And the through ball. And this is Ronaldo. Nicely weighted ball. Pirlo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Howson concedes a free kick for that. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, there's a probing ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Passing nice and neat. Howson with the foul.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post.
Decent hit from there. Vinicius Junior chasing after it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior is fouled. And he has shown him a yellow card. That's the end of the first 45. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Barcelona are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 22. Alexandre Pato.
And so we're off again.
Vai ser substituído pelo jogador.
Well played.
Camisa
That has
21.
snuffed out the danger.
Temos uma substituição.
Now it's Mbappe. Pirlo. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pretty loose pass.
Isso.
Great ball. Can he finish? Goal, Brazil! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Camisa 77.
Brazil have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
And that is expertly dealt with. He's felt that, hasn't he? Nice control. Benatia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he is going into that little black book. Dembele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Ambitious ball here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. This looks promising. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Can he finish? And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Barcelona can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Aims beyond the defence. And he whips it in.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Come on.
Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That's very neat. Well, there weren't too many attacking options there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
Pirlo. Spread out to the left. Barcola. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
So we have movement on both benches.
Ronaldinho.
Barcola.
Camisa 24.
Zanetti eases the ball away from him.
Oh, that's brilliant from him, because he was so quick to read it.
Camisa 16. Camisa 13. Camisa 9. Substituição em andamento.
Another corner. Any better luck this time round? It's their second corner of the game. And that has been knocked clear. Oh, super ball. Lovely feet. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And here's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! So again, we have parity.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
There's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. It is a corner, good chance. Barcelona have their third corner.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Barcelona have a free kick. The final 5 minutes. Vinicius Junior. Juke. Brazil are looking to break at pace. Can he get it through? He's looking wide. Vinicius Junior. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vinicius Junior is offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Barcola knocks it into space. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he welcomes it in. Very nicely done. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. Driving forward. Tries to play it through. The shrill sound of the whistle, and that is that. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. boys. It's just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. BENATIA, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of someone that will not...
Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game springs instantly to life.
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Pirlo. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Van Basten showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. First quarter of an hour gone. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Dembele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Pirlo. Dembele. Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Dembele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho! And a neat finish! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Into the lead once more. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
he had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Barcelona with the lead. And it's made its way to him. Oh, he's been caught on it. Great chance! And he's stuck it away. A fine way to mark his 50th game in these colours. Pirlo at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Barcelona go up by 2 and are looking good.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Puskás unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Van Basten. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he gets rid in a hurry. Well, they've got it again. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Dembele going face-to-face with his great rival. Tchouaméni, Pedri. And here's Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Well read, nice interception. Camavinga. This is a promising build-up. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Mbappe ploughing through the middle into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Knocks it out wide. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No way through, so back it comes. Look at the space here. Edmilson. Has a look and plays it forward. Baresi. Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Van Basten. Ronaldinho goes for a shot. And he's managed to get rid. And that marks a high-octane end to the first half.
Barcelona are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Barcelona largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. Down to business again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Pedri. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's Dembele. Now, this could be a chance. That's good play. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Dembele. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's some... He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. That could spell trouble. And the finish! And smartly reclaimed. Albert Ferrer. Ronaldinho. Cruzeiro appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition.
And the shots!
Mbappe made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Now it's Pedri. He's found the way through. Tries a shot! Yes! by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. Oh, that's a key interception. Neymar. Now Albert Ferrer. And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Mbappe. Pedri. Albert Ferrer was in no mood for any of that. And it's Ronaldinho. Edmilson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That has not gone well. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Mbappe. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Looking to play him in. Decent chance!
That's like.
Superb from Puskás! About as smooth as it gets.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14. Serán
The two
sustituidos
coaches
por
are
el
signalling
dorsal
changes
11,
here, both at the
el
same
dorsal
time.
18.
Cruzeiro may be down, but not out just yet. Just about up to 75 minutes. That is good alertness. Couldn't squeeze it through. Can he get on the end of this? Pirlo. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. And here's Mbappe. Adams simply refused to be outdone there. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. Looking for options for movement. He's having a shot! And that's in! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cruzeiro now just needing one.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Pirlo. And it's Pedri. And he's had it nicked away.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Now it's Mbappe. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Pedri. This looks promising. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's it. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle.
Ai, ai.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. So we're very much on the way now. BENATIA, a near certain selection, a stalwart at both club and international level.
Well, he has the look of someone that no matter what questions are asked of him by the opposition attacks, he will have all the answers.
So what are those standout qualities?
Well, I think his size and athleticism means it's very hard to get at him in the air. And while he's not that tenacious or aggressive, he certainly isn't rash. He's very confident, he's very composed on the ball too. So in short, he's a very well-rounded player, I would say.
Dembele, Pedri, Dembele, and the finish! Oh, he's been caught, it's fallen kindly here. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Ó, por 93 de passe,
Corinthians
mano.
are
Passe,
already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's been given away. And that is out of play. Another throw-in. That's an errant pass. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. I have to say that was that's rather hopeful. Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Vinicius Junior. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Varane gets it away. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe receives it. Mbappe! Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Can he finish? And again! And that's a tiny finish! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Corinthians cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Ah, such a clever touch. And he's picked it up out wide. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Varane getting this one clear. And here's Marmoush. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking to play him in. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marmoush is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. This might spell danger. Takes a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's not got that quite right. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. No, that's been intercepted. Pirlo. Chouameni. Oh, it's Dembele. That's a shade optimistic. Barcelona looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Chance! And that should get the job done. Vinicius Junior. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
De Rossi. Marmoush. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Oh, it's Dembele. Looking for options for movement. And he was quick to react. Couldn't squeeze it through. Chouameni. He won't be happy with that one.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Petri.
That's just playing
Fala
it
com o
safe
goleiro.
and simple.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's a sharp little ball here. And that brings the first half to a close. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Barcelona leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So we're underway for the second half.
E aí, Fagner, sabe? Vou perguntar pra você, tá saindo uma vez aí.
And this is Marmouche. This is a promising build-up. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Marmouche.
Hey.
He has found the way through. BENATIA clears.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that, and he cuts out the supply. Kukcu. Vinicius Junior looking to add to his goal. And this is Dembele. Dembele! Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
And once more, he proves rigid
Tá de boa, né? Não tá
and robust.
baixo, né?
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
61.052 espectadores.
And it's Dembele. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Mbappe, and he's found a way past. Shoots! Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Corinthians choosing to make the first change.
Camisa 22. Camisa 19.
Nada, mano.
Camisa 9. Camisa 10. Camisa
Now it's Pelé.
42. Deixando o
Merda,
campo
pô.
para a entrada.
And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Camisa 17.
Benatia gets it clear.
Camisa 18. Camisa 7. Camisa 5.
Great vision. And the counter is on. Dembele, plenty to aim at here. Pedri. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here.
E aí, Zanella, de boa, mano? Sai fora. Ele quer meu filho, pô. É a história dele, pô. É filho do Doc também. Aqui é o meu do PC, mano, que eu tô querendo jogar no PC do que... Sei. Mais rápido, melhor de jogar. E é o Play 4, né? É o Play 5, se
Time
não.
then for the first substitution of the game.
Ai, não.
Maldini
Mas aqui.
has chosen to go back. Oh, that's fabulous. That has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for the run. Pirlo. Olise, he's found a way through. Has crossed into the middle. O'Reilly attempts a clearance. And here's Mbappe.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Kvaratskhelia.
Wagner, quando você jogar com nós, você não sabia nem dar um toque.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's been shifted off it. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that
Desde
really
quando o
well
canal
and
do
stopped it.
Brito lá, mano, você tem o up lá, lembra? Eu vou jogar com o
I
Silva,
think
só
we're
que
about to
ele é o
see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
por isso, né?
No way through. Played out towards the right wing. Looking to pass their way up the pitch.
Não tô
I think
jogando.
we're just about done here.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Driving forward. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pele has cut it out. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was close. Both sides playing
Assim,
their part
Zanella, a
in a
minha
great
insígnia
game of
foi na
football.
do
A real ride that had all of
Play,
us
mano.
glued to our seats from the very beginning.
Senhoras e senhores,
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Na do Play, a
Barcelona
insígnia.
clearly came into this match with a good game plan,
Tá
well
jogando bem.
designed to capitalize.
Histórica aí, como é que. Ele é um lateral esquerdo, mano. O Theo tá ruim, o Camavinga é pior ainda. Queria botar o Pico de lateral esquerdo, só que tem um. Falo, posição. Foda. Amanhã pra ver o que vem. Botei 12k hoje pra pegar o Varane e ver o. Sobrou acho que 104 na box ainda. Amanhã é difícil ver um lateral bom. Wagner, você tava ruim, hein, mano? A partida que nós perdeu lá era pra nós ter amassado os caras se você jogasse. Joguei sozinho aquela lá. Era isso aqui. É, por que não tá jogando, Daniel? É o Bailey, né? Eles não estão escutando música nenhuma não, né? É foda que eu já... Aí que já... Percebeu, o cara tem 3.300 de força.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already rolling. So, Jim, this feels like a lineup designed to counter threats out wide. Is that it?
Yeah, you will in theory have the numerical advantage, Peter, on the wings. So it's going to be a bit of a challenge for the opposition.
And again!
Amor de Deus, mano.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason
O
we
cara não
just seen.
fica puto.
They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Tries to play it through. Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. Roberto Carlos. Stood up well to him there. Bellingham. Oh, it's Pirlo.
Perguntei
Well,
por
the
que
defence
tá
proved
pelo...
infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Schlotterbeck tries to clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's running through. And it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Hullet. Lahm charging forward down that flank. Played in. Oh, great leap! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well-timed, excellent interception. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Pedri. Oh, that is a nice touch.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Mateus. And it's Pirlo. Dembele. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Não, aí tem que parar mesmo, Zé. O cara faz cagada, mano. Jogar pesado é a pior coisa que tem, mano. Tava falando com o Fagner mesmo. Pega 27 de pique, né, mano? Falou que pouco 20. Pega um. Nada aí, partida.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Fim da partida.
He's had it taken off him. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. That has not gone well. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's their second corner of the game.
É foda. Você tem multa nesse contrato aí, mano?
And it's been taken short. And here's Mbappe. Applies the finish. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corinthians have their third corner. There's the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? It's a promising position. Varane wins the duel this time. Corinthians get their fourth corner. Oh, shooting chance! Schlotterbeck clears it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Great vision. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Schlotterbeck getting this one clear.
Vou tentar, Zanella, vou tentar.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Na verdade eu tento, né, mas...
Tries to get it clear. Little doubt, that is a foul. And he is going into that little black book.
Na verdade é que eu tô tempo sem jogar também. Tava jogando FIFA semana. Faz tempo que igual eu jogava, né?
It's a pretty loose pass. Turan is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender.
O segredo é o time, eu só consigo jogar bem com o máximo.
Brilliantly cut out. Mateus.
Cara, feito to win, mano.
Whatever he had in mind, that was. And the shot.
Ah, olha isso, cara.
Good run, lovely take.
É, ele é chato demais, ô.
That signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second.
Pra contar como perdido.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 5.
So we're off again.
Para a entrada do
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Roberto Carlos, the man that is tenacity personified. Mbappe! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Rafael Varane.
E a zaga não ganha de ninguém, né?
Pressing with purpose here.
E vai o KP do cara e ganha do meu cara. KP não? Caramba dele.
Oh, it's Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best. This is Dembele. Well read, and the danger is averted. Schlotterbeck. Pirlo. Closing in on goal. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And it's made its way to him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Another pass just keeps it ticking over.
E quando é um é outro.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Pedri.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little
chance for a shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
And it's Lam. Nicely weighted ball. It's an impressive jump. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there. It's just a shame about the accuracy. Corinthians couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Mbappe threads one in. Oh, it's a
40
nice idea,
estragado.
but the execution was lacking. Dembele is onto this. Mbappe. Oh, it's come loose. Well, they've got it again. Now Neymar tries to pass it through. Schlotterbeck. Pedri. Pirlo. Oh, it's Dembele. Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Pedri.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looking for the run. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he's there to belt it away. Mbappe. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Schlotterbeck is there and he can get that clear. Could move up a gear here. Succumbs to the pressure. Lam, he has found the way through. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Corner count is rising. That's 6. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And now a sudden chance to counter. In with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, this could be it, past something close to a minor miracle.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be
A
drastic
fita tá
and
aberta
quick.
assim,
Maybe the
certinho.
late show.
Roberto Carlos. And here's Neymar.
Corinthians really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Lam goes direct. And that has put paid to that. Now it's Hullet. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. It's a loose ball. And that will be it. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
What a frustration, Peter. Even after the goal, no real change in approach.
E aí, rapaziada? Parado, né?
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for Lionel Messi's career showreel. Many claimed it was his best season ever. He did, of course, win the treble, and Jim, it doesn't get a whole lot better than that.
Well, one of the pinnacles of his club career, Peter.
And what stood out for you?
His performance against Madrid's other team was just stunning, especially when you look back that they played him 6 times the previous season and didn't win once. So he just took them apart with his usual ruthless efficiency.
There's the shot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Haaland. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Great ball, and he's in here.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Oh, what has happened here? Pirlo. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Griezmann defending his corner stubbornly. Tries a shot!
Meu Varane não ganha na velocidade do Ronaldo, mano.
And it's Griezmann.
Ele tá
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. He's under a lot of pressure there. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, he's just misjudged that one. Pedri pinches it off him. And claimed it back swiftly. Messi! Still goalless at the moment. Pirlo. Dembele. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
Amarelo, pô.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. That's Pirlo. Shapes to shoot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Tchouaméni. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's Dembele. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Camavinga. And here's Pirlo. Passing nice and neat. Now it's Pedri. Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Pedri is offering a right smile there.
And he's intervened well there. Now it's Haaland. He's in a great position here. And this is Dembele. Takes the shot!
Picodelis.
Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pirlo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that looks a decent ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Messi
Tá na
is
bola, isso aí.
fouled. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And this is Messi. Takes a shot. Not a bad try by any means.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Tchouaméni. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he's in on goal. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Varane.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Pirlo, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. That's a delicate pass. Now that's a fine challenge. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. The If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. So neither side has yet broken through. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano
Não.
Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then
Ele ia
again,
passar
he
certinho.
was being very closely marshalled.
Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. De Rossi. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe looking for the chance to skim one in from range. A header!
Ah, pelo amor de Deus, mano.
But
Olha
he's
isso aí.
left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Al Nassr are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
So we've reached the hour mark. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, there's a probing ball. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Haaland. He's had it taken off him. Gullit. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Gullit. Tries to get it clear. Gullit is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
He is through here. Oh, he's been... Mbappe!
Nada mais.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's looking wide. Crosses it in. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Gullit. Pirlo. Good ball, good take. Over to the right flank. That's good play. This looks promising. Picked out brilliantly.
Falando também é o drible que eu faço.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's beaten the lot. Real chance!
Gente, mano. Realmente.
Irrepressible! Oh, it really is a finish of the
Aí
highest
que golaço
order.
também, mano.
And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
So the first moment of real significance.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's really well cleared. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Dembele. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Al Nassr really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Al Nassr need it. Could be danger here.
Tá morto. Passa. Tá morto mesmo. Esse Griezmann ainda. Mandei embora na minha frente. Esse nível da bola.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. It's Kukçu. Tries to play it through. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Gravenberg. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Messi. And that's it. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Mbappe.
Foda também. Cara, vai terminar umas 9 horas, né? Ah, pode ser, mano. Vou ver também que tá muito frio, mano. Talvez depois do jogo já eu vou ficar deitado já. A 8 horas vai estar 5 graus. Frio demais. Grau nada. Não, nada. Quatro graus, não viu? Foi demais, mano. Máximo era 11, mano. Grau do máximo. Hoje. Até tem ar ainda, né? Tá de boa.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Aí, tava pesquisando ali. Chat GPT, mano, mas acho que isso aí é. Não sabe direito não, né, mano? Mas falou que ia vir tal de Pepe, Icon, o carinha do Barça ali.
Yeah, and he's a very capable one too. I mean, this guy is all about courage, physicality, athleticism.
And the shots! Goal! Barcelona!
Se vinha sair dessa box aí, box horrível.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Flamengo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pedri. So what can they make of this? Can he finish?
Eu também acho que não, mano, mas já vi um Henry amanhã, hein? Mas é que eu não tinha dinheiro não, Fagner. Minha skin operou. Vendi minha arma no CS, né? E deu. Só que antes de vender ela ficou em 15 dias, mano. Piada, tá ligado? Tem perigo de golpe, fraude, essas coisas.
And things are much healthier in their favor. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
No, he's not getting past him there. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Mas no Baggio também, o Baggio clássico 10.
Oh, this looks sharp.
Aí tinha um Mario que é um morto, né?
Gyökeres.
O único razoável era matar, mano.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
Queria ter zerado a do Messi. Zerado não, né? Mas queria ter pegado o Messi. Hate lá, pelo. Eu dei 50 giros, só veio o Mbappé, mano. Quer girar mais também.
That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Raul is offering some. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Xavi.
Mas que eu tenho ali deve vir alguém. Ah, o Romário dá pra jogar, mas não é top não.
He's shifting through the gears. Pedri! Just cruising. They are cruising. Again.
Deus, essa escola nos pés, não. Ó, conduzir. Oh.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. Passing is crisp and sharp. That is a great pick out. Xavi. Akanji.
Mas o ímpeto dos 3 pontos deles lá era ruim. Era mais pela carta mesmo, mano. O hate lá tava bom pra caralho. Pode ter vetado de titular no time. Messi. Né?
And that has put paid to that.
Eu queria um Messi.
Chouameni. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Pedri. Akanji.
They've been
Give him
denied
a-
a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Queria um primeiro volante ou um bate. Pedro, esse
Caught offside that time.
Pedro, porque Vitinho acabou de. Solicitando. Acho que dá pra pegar
Oh, he's
alguém.
had it taken off him. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off. Shapes to shoot! Oh, brilliant save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Qualquer outra big time da
Well,
Copa.
height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Fez Messi lá ou do Mbappé big time assim?
Flamengo are looking to go forward now.
Mbappé meio que é ruim.
Barcelona looking forward to the break after
Tem
some
pouquinho
very
só
good
do
work
meio
in the
Mbappé
first
do pé.
45 minutes. Gyökeres.
Aqui ativa o ímpeto amarelo esse meio Mbappé aqui.
Has quite the footballing brain. He's
Eu tenho
almost
muito.
never outsmarted. Gyökeres. Pirlo. Pedri. Now it's Haaland. Knocks it into space. Chouameni. And now the breakaway. Now, can they get him away? And this is Raul. Big chance! And yes, it's there! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Aos 43 minutos do primeiro
Still
tempo,
behind
pelo
by
jogador,
two. Is there a way back into this? This is Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. He saw the danger and he went crashing in.
indicados 2 minutos de
Great
acréscimo.
chance! And a neat finish. Up by 3.
4
They
barras de
have
conexão,
their
mano.
boots
Que
on the
isso?
throats of their foes.
É
Calm,
mesmo?
composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And the referee has blown for half-time.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried
VARANE.
seemed to have come off. It's
Varane não tá sendo
incredible
Varane
stuff.
não. Agri.
Barcelona leading by 3, and normally that would do and some. But this feels like no ordinary game.
E vai.
So, into the second half. Xavi looking to play it in. And he cuts out the supply. Chouameni. Schlotterbeck. Looking for options for movement. He's picked his way through. Real chance! It's always been caught napping. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence
Não,
though,
tá, o meu
able
tá
to
meio
hold on
magro
this
ainda.
time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave
Falta
or
de se
a bit
acostumar
stupid.
com ele.
Maybe both, actually.
Now it's Palmer. He's a sharp little ball here. Chouameni,
Nath achei meio ruim também, mano.
Pedri. Harrison makes the
Ter vindo.
interception. And here's Lee Kang-in. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played, well played. Aims beyond the defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pirlo. Searching pass he's played there.
Mas a ficha desse novo aqui é melhor do que a do velho, né? Ó.
Benatia, always a very imposing presence at the back. And that could set him on his way. Palmer, not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception. Cafu. 60 minutes played. Xavi. Li Kang in. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Dembele. Tries to play it through. Oh, important interception. Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Joguei sempre. Sabe?
Howson. Cafu.
Fechou agora.
Gyökeres.
É só isso.
Now it's Raul. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Deixou se Portugal dar um salve lá, mas
Well, he's going to be
acho que não
disappointed
não.
with that. Great vision. Now it's Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? And he's definitely onside. Dembele going face to face with his great rival. Tchouaméni. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Mbappe. And this is Dembele. And this is Dembele. Nice interception, well timed. That's a good ball out wide. Can he get it through? Tchouaméni. Now it's Pedri. Haaland. That is lovely. And it's Tchouaméni. And that has left him in a heap. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And he's gone backward here. And they're back on the ball again. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's burst through. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here. Pedri. Oh, shooting chance! Well, that is one way to stop him. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he is going into that little black book.
Vermelho, mano. Yes.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.